The hell are you going in that?
Bible study, remember?
Evening, sir.
Evening.
Hi.
Where y'all headed tonight?
Bible study, sir.
Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
Huh. What's the subject of tonight's Bible study?
The virtues of abstitu?
Abstinence.
Abstinent, sir.
Okay. You know what that word means?
Demi!
Amy!
Hi.
You're getting prettier every day, little angel. You didn't drink them out of those little Tito's bottles, did you?
Daddy, of course not. Your engineers did that.
Well, they have the practice.
I want you to meet my boyfriend.
Your mother didn't say anything about the boyfriend coming.
Because you know, Mommy, the less she knows, the better. She's such a helicopter parent.
I don't know what that means.
Just hovering and hovering and hovering always. Daddy, meet Dakota.
Mr. Norris? It's a pleasure, sir.
Yeah, good to meet you. Dakota, what's your last name?
Loving, sir.
Dakota Loving. Can't make that shit up. Let's go.
So windy.
Well, my trailer looks like a liquor store, or maybe one that
So what would your kids like to do tonight?
Well, do you have a car we could borrow?
No, I don't.
What about this one?
This one's mine.
We can watch the spring game.
Yeah, Dakota's a football fanatic.
I'm not a fanatic, honey. A phenom.
Oh, sorry, baby. Phenom. He's a phenom. You know, he made ESPN's top 50.
Is that so? Did you pick a school yet?
Alabama.
A little far from Tech, isn't it?
Well, I applied to Alabama as soon as Dakota accepted their offer. It's just a tough school to get into.
Oh, but I talked to Coach Saban, told him how much I wanted her there. I'll play better when she's watching me.
You know Coach Saban retired, right?
What?
No,
Did he retire?
no, that's rumors.
You know, maybe we should go to this game.
Did you talk to him?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go to the game.
That son of a bitch is a celebrity.
If I don't get into Alabama, I'm gonna die, Daddy. Swear to God, I'm gonna die.
You're not gonna die.
I'll die.
What happened to your hand?
Well, here's a life lesson worth filing away. When hammer hits hand, hammer wins. Your turn.
I don't know. They sent me to the truck to fetch a pipe wrench. Next thing I know, I'm flying through the air. And just like that, 3 widows and 6 orphans.
8 orphans. Here's reason number 1 of about 300 why you might want to find a better way of making a living.
What am I gonna do? Sit in an office and sell fucking computer chips?
Yeah, maybe. I know what I'm gonna do when they sew up what's left of my fucking finger. I'm gonna drive over to Luis's house and tell his wife she's lost a husband and 2 nephews. And then I'm going over to Armando's house and do the same kind of thing. And then I'm going out to Elvio's house to tell a 22-year-old mother to break out the fucking want ads and get a job. No time to grieve, no time to mourn. Because banks don't wait. You might want to look at the want ads yourself, you selfish little son of a bitch, before I'm having the same conversation with your mother as I'm about to have with Elvio's wife.
If I'm so selfish, what does that make you?
A divorced alcoholic with $500,000 in debt? And I'm one of the lucky ones. I'm on the way home, honey.
Yeah, I'm starving. Like, nah, I'm so hungry. I feel like I'm starving. I'm starving. Like, my skin looks pale. My organs are shutting down.
Well, there's a kitchen full of food in there, honey.
Daddy, there's a kitchen full of processed cancer bombs. And who orders Doritos by the pallet? I need protein.
There's protein in the cupboard.
Vienna sausages is not protein, Daddy. You know, it's all the parts of a cow that are too gross to be in hot dogs.
Well, it's pork, but I'm not going to have that fight. You want me to pick you something up?
Could you get me an animal-style Whataburger wrapped in lettuce?
An animal what?
It's like special sauce. There's no bun. They like wrap it in lettuce.
How can they wrap it in lettuce? Their lettuce is shredded.
Well, they always do when I ask. They just go in the back and they get the whole lettuce.
You and I live in different worlds. They'll tell me to fuck myself. Why don't I just get you a burger and you throw the buns away?
Yeah, I guess we can do that. And could you get me 3 fries and a Diet Coke?
So, you won't eat the buns, but you'll eat 3 orders of fries?
No! I want 3 fries. You have to pick out 3 and then throw the rest of them away.
Okay.
Thank you, God.
There you go. I talked them into the lettuce thing back there.
How'd you do that?
Showed them your picture. Oh, your brother's in the hospital. I forgot to tell you. Sorry about that.
Where?
Here,
What's he doing in Midland?
working for me.
But he doesn't graduate till May.
He don't graduate ever. He dropped out. He wants to work in the patch.
He is such a loser. Daddy, I didn't mean it like that.
Let me tell you something, honey. There's 2 types of people that work in the patch, dreamers and losers. Used to be that way in the whole nation. Failures headed out west to either die or succeed. All the way to California. There's not any dreamers out there anymore. Just thieves and fools. This is where dreamers come now. And losers come here to win. Which one are you going to be?
A dreamer.
First attempt's always a failure, so it means you're going to be a loser. Wonder what you'll do then. You take my room tonight, and I'll take the couch. Come on, baby.
I'm sorry, Daddy.
Well, I would warn you about the company you keep, but she does have custody.
I want to talk to you about that. I want to stay with you. I'm old enough to choose. I choose you.
Honey, that's gonna break her heart.
I'm not worried about her heart. I'm worried about mine.
Ainsley has to stay with me.
For the whole week?
No, till she leaves for college.
Why would you ask that?
I don't know.
Miss Dakota. Baby, she can't run away from home. Every time she breaks up with a boy.
I don't think that's it.
What then?
I think she wants to know me.
She knows you.
We're acquaintances, like pen pals, but she don't really know me, honey.
What am I supposed to do then? Are we all alone in that giant house with... She's the only reason I married him. We sure fucked up our lives, didn't we? With no way to fix it.
Honey, if you tell me you want to try again, I'll try again.
It's 2 weeks on, and then 2 weeks off. It's never really 2 weeks off. I mean, something always happens. There's some calamity that only you can fix. I can't be sick again. I mean, that's the problem. With you, I'm always sick.
You still awake, babe? Okay, what's wrong?
She's a quitter. She's a fucking quitter. Market crashes and she leaves you. Finds the richest man who will have her.
Well, honey, there's more to it than that.
No, there isn't.
It's hard to describe what it means to lose everything. Your house, your car. Would sell all of her jewelry. And I was no picnic. I hid in a bottle and didn't come out till she left me. She was just trying to do the best thing for you and your brother. And it's not worth one tear out of you, hon. And it doesn't matter because even if there hadn't been a bust, we would have still ended. We're just oil and water. You know what I mean? You get some sleep, honey.
I'll never quit you. No matter what the market does.
I know you won't, baby girl. How'd he do?
Stepped up when we needed it most. Stepped up big time. That boy working at Derek like he been doing it all winter.
Well, I want you to come see your mama.
She's still here?
She's gonna stick around a while. We're gonna give her another shot.
Why would you do that?
'Cause that's how fucking stupid I am.
Nothing's going on. Her husband just died. She called and asked for help, and I gave it.
She's not my concern, you are. And at the moment, the fuckers that put you in this hospital are my main concern.
If my father steps in...
This is not your dad talking. This is a general manager of an oil company talking. And when my employees break into another employee's company-provided housing and beat the dog shit out of him to the point where a surgeon has to reinflate his lung, I step in. Manuel and Antonio. Who else? You can tell me, or I'll beat it out of the first two.
I don't know their names. Maintenance crew for the Buffalo Field.
That's all you have to say. You're gonna have to move slow with this girl. She's hurting in a way that you can't understand, and she's trying to find somewhere to put it.
It's not like that.
How many other widows do you think are sitting in this hospital tonight with their helpers? This ain't the first time you took a beating over this girl. This is the kind of beating you get when the first one didn't take. Yeah.
He just got to his trailer
Alone?
with his roommate.
All right, I want you to turn those cameras off. And don't cut them back on until I tell you, all right?
Yes, sir.
Can we talk to him now?
No need. Meet me at the man count. Give me a 10-minute head start. Here's how this is gonna go. Needless to say, you're fired. By noon tomorrow, you'll be on a no-hire list for every fucking oil company in the Permian Basin. Sheriff's gonna be here in about 5 minutes, and he's gonna toss this fucking place. And I'm just guessing he'll add felon in possession of a firearm, possession of a controlled substance, and maybe possession of a controlled substance with intent to distribute. And any goddamn one of those violates your parole. And then you add on top of that shit, aggravated assault charge and kidnapping, because when you shut the door on him, that's kidnapping. I ain't a goddamn mathematician, but that's like 30 years. That's what I do to people who hurt my family. You fucked with the wrong hillbilly.
Yes, you're mine. You're fucking mine.
You're fucking mine! Don't that hurt? I bet it don't hurt as bad as this.
Daddy, be careful. He's on scholarship.
No man alive is allowed to lay on top of my fucking daughter.
I was on top before you got here.
Sir, you should consider that.
I don't want to consider it. And you go get in the truck. Your Friday night's over.
Daddy.
Get in the truck!
Call me tomorrow.
No, don't you fucking dare call her tomorrow.
In my defense, she's pretty hard to say no to.
Noted. But I still want to kill you.
I understand that, sir.
Okay, and I might still fucking kill you.
I have no arguments against her.
No, you don't have fucking arguments against it.
Except I have no...
You ain't got no fucking argument.
I just prefer if you did.
Shut the fuck up. I hope you get fucking married one day and have a daughter who's hotter than a $2 Rolex. The hell are you going in that?
Bible study. Remember?
Evening, sir.
Evening.
Hi.
Where y'all headed tonight?
Bible study, sir.
Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
Huh. What's the subject of tonight's Bible study?
The virtues of abstita?
Abstinence.
Abstinent, sir.
Okay. You know what that word means?
I do not, sir.
Well, first off, it's not a word the way you said it. It's abstinence. And what it means is, don't fuck my daughter. But I'm not telling you that. That's a direct command from God. God is telling you, don't fuck my daughter. Understood?
Yes, sir.
I need to get by.
Sorry.
I know what you think this is. I'm scared. A widow with a baby and no future. And you're right, I am those things. But if I was looking for a man to take care of me, the 22-year-old worm on a workover crew would not be my solution. Your supper's over, too. Thank you for stopping by. Judge me all you want from that truck. But I will not be judged in my own fucking house.
Son, you might have outkicked your coverage on this one. Thank you for the food, hon. I can't think of one thing in the world that would be better than the two of you lasting for the next 50 years. And if it's not with him, I hope you find somebody. Because you're one of the few that I've met that actually deserves it, okay?
Your son lives with one of the victim's wife. Did you know that?
Yeah, I did.
Didn't think that's information worth sharing?
It's a new development.
Oh, yeah, I'm aware. Because she had a fucking husband 3 weeks ago. What are the odds that on his first day, He just happens to be assigned by you to that workover crew, and on that first day, a pump jack, not a drilling rig, not a workover rig, but a pump jack explodes and kills the husband of the woman he now lives
Hang on a second. What are you trying to say?
I'm not done. It turns out that this worm is 2 months from a petroleum engineering degree with a minor in geology. Couple this with the fact that pump jacks are so stable a means of extracting oil, they go unmonitored for years. Years. There are pump jacks installed in the 1930s that are still in use. In fact, pump jacks are so reliable, it would likely take a petroleum engineer to get one to blow. And one happened to be there. What are the odds he is the only witness to survive? And what are the odds he would know to counter on a settlement agreement? It was presented as a payout, not an offer. And just like that, his little girlfriend is a millionaire.
Wait a minute. 400,000 is a fucking insult to this family, and we never go in that low.
My job is to limit liability loss.
Do you know how this company saves money? We buy pipe in bulk when demand is low. We buy leases when everybody's selling. We get our trucks below holdback because I go in and drop 10 grand at Rick's Cabaret on the sales manager. We don't save money from bereavement payments to widows of our fucking friends of ours,
now
okay?
they're friends. Oh.
Yeah, they're friends. I went to the girl's wedding, okay? I see your little plan.
As I was saying, my job is to limit liability loss. Everything you touch has liability.
Yeah, well, welcome to the oil business. And let me tell you something. That explosion was an accident, and you fucking know it. And if you come after my son to heal your little bruised ego, next time it won't be, all right?
That a threat?
Yeah, it's a fucking threat.
Supper's ready.
Hey, I saw the quarterback's truck outside, honey, but I didn't see the quarterback.
They're in Ainsley's room doing Bible study.
Really?
I'll get her.
No, I'll get her. I'll get her.
Neither doth trouble spring out of the ground, yet man is born. Hi, Daddy.
Hi, honey.
I would seek unto God, and unto God.
Do you really think I'm buying this bullshit?
Well, I would hope so, Daddy. You're the one who put me up to it.
Supper's ready.
I'm gonna finish this verse. Which doeth great things, and unsearchable, marvelous things without number, which giveth rain upon.
Hi, honey. Did I mention supper's ready?
Let's go eat.